Alright guys, today we are at Champ Maithland's garage and auto parts sales. We're here with this big bad R33 Skyline. We're going to be doing a little bit of interviews to find out exactly what is the progression with him concerning with this car right now. So I heard talks that it's probably looking to do over 1,000 horsepower with this particular R33 Skyline. So let's see what's happening and what's popping with this guy. So we're here with Mr.Champ Maithland with his R33 Skyline. So, Champ, I mean, I know over the years you bought this car, you had a lot of fun with it, and right now it seems like you went through a serious transformation with the car. So, just generally give me an overview of what you've been doing for the past probably year during COVID and stuff like that.
Well, we've been trying to put the car together, getting parts, you know, with the shipping and all them things here. So we had a big setback, as you know. So we've been actually doing a lot of focusing on getting the car back up together, getting all the little right stuff for it. It's not like how we would have done it before. So it's a little more ticklish now with this car because of the engine that is in. You know, the RB26. It's very very delicious. At the same time, you know, it's precious at the same time. So that's what's been happening. So we've been, you know, this is actually part of where we reach here now. You know, Jay had put the engine together, everything had done here local, and you know, we took our time and actually tried to make the thing as close as good as possible.
So question, general goes, what kind of horsepower you're looking to probably do with this car presently?
Well, to be honest with you, I will looking at 1,000 horsepower.
Okay, pretty good.
But what we will do, seeing as we having a dyno, we will actually have this car within the range at 700 horsepower.
All right, sounds cool. Sounds good.
So to make it even easier, once we start operating on the dyno and we start making time on the dyno, getting all the figures together, data together, then we will start to increase the horsepower as time goes by. So this is actually what it is.
So I noticed you have a few other Australian parts. You have the PRP, cam sensor there, and I noticed you. Well, what injectors and stuff? I mean, you could give me a general list, a parts list of what you going in.
I passed this so long I can't even tell you. I just get a little piece of what I can remember for so sure. We have the well, you know, we have the Nito oil pump. We have the Tomai extended crankcase. We have the baffles inside.
Nice.
What we did also with the headwork, well, we know we did all the valves and cams, springs, retainers. We have the intake manifold, as you see. We have the 100mm throttle body. We have the trigger kit here. We have the cam gears. We also have the we have the ARP bolt for the crank. We have the damper. We have the Nito head drain. Yeah, we have a precision 60mm wastegate.
Nice.
And we have the most spiciest thing, the turbo. Which is the precision.
What size turbo are you running on this?
It's 6870.
Nice.
Output is actually 1100 horsepower rated. It's ball bearing.
Nice.
Well, the brain is basically controlled by the Haltech ED25. And we decided to go to the Haltech ED25 because all the features with the two-step, rolling anti-lag, and to monitor the engine, especially, with all the sensors, the Haltech sensors we would have put in, because what we want to make sure, and that happen here in this car, is that computer controls every living part of it, from the oil to the water. Things that we put in here, should try to have this engine actually like close to 97% out of 100 in case of any failure.
Failure makes sense.
But the injectors here, we have in now some 1600cc injectors. Okay. Which will upgrade
over a period of time.
We'll use this to start up. We have Powerhouse Racing fuel tank set up. We'll be using some Dash 12 fuel lines. We have this here, the deep motor fuel rail. We have a little water set up here for that, which will cool the engine here.
Nice. So it's a big list, man. Just a big list.
But inside, that's what I can really remember. You know, we have the upgrade fan now, which we're working on. And we install them racing mounts. To kind of cushion the engine. Also for the gearbox as well, so to get a little precise shifting. We did some what did we do? We did the delete kit to the back. We installed some sway bars, brake lines, clutch lines. Boys, that
so it's a massive list. So question to me, generally what times you probably will look to get on the track with this car?
I want this car to run a 9.5, 9.6. But it will be a 10-second car.
Consistently.
Consistently. But our best PB we're looking at is going to be like a 9.5, 9.6 with this car. You don't want to go too hard with it. You know? So.
And I know for the viewers, I mean, I know you have the R32 Skyline, and this has been, I know this has been your baby car for a long time, and there has been, with me and you have been speaking for a few years. I mean, I know that generally that car, you have some big plans with it, but you know, I know you're kind of taking a little time with the R32.
Well, the R32 will be the ultimate car. So that's what we did. We just did a minor build to this. So that we can advance ourselves to do the R32. But the R32 will be totally different. Compared to this car. It actually will be similar to the Supra, but well, you know nowadays how it is. We don't know how far we'll go, but the engine basically for that car will be a full billet engine.
Nice.
It wouldn't be something that we will do. We will just buy this engine directly off from the road and bring it in, and then Jay will do the installation and I will put all the stuff together as what we'll do. And the tuning we'll start it up as here, as you know, and as we have our dyno now, so then we could bring the cars to the track so we get more data.
Makes sense.
So this car we kind of focus basically to, you know, like on a weekend, you know, we go to the country, everybody home, they want to go and have a little fun, all them fellas at the cars. So we have this to actually just to play around with. But at the same time, we don't want to go too much to really damage it. So,
makes sense.
We want to make sure that it's safe. You know.
So let me make two last statements on two other cars. What about the Mr. MR2?
That car will be, personally, that car should be, it'll be much faster than this car. So that will be actually the basically that'll be the, I should say, in the Caribbean we're looking at should be the fastest MR2 with that K20 swap.
So you're going Honda motor with this boy.
The engine is built by Marami Race Engines.
Marami Race Engines. Okay, nice.
We will just assemble the engine inside as normal. We'll put all the stuff together, but the engine is built up there. And so the engine actually that we built for Dakar should withstand at least 1400 horsepower. So what we decided to do with this car, we decided to go all out with that car because that is a car I want to personally race. In Pulse over here. Not really these cars. You know, I want to fight around with that.
Well, as I said, the mid-engines cars are really good for on-prep tracks. You know, as you look at in Australia where they have on the Cootamundra and those areas, you know, those guys do very well with the MR2s, especially with the K series motor.
I mean, it's a real good platform. I mean, to be honest with you, to me, like that engine was just actually made for that car, but you just had put it in a Honda. You know, with the power upgrades that's going on now. And you know, the availability of parts, the support is a very good platform. And I think that's actually one of the best things we could do. This engine here, if you see this engine here, I bought this setup here last year COVID time. We just decided we go see a CRV R35 and we purchased this just to put here.
Okay.
But we considered again, I've gone back on the internet, sit down, watch a couple videos.
Yeah.
You know, your brain started to blow. So, you know, you say, boy, what you really do with that car? You go back 3 years, you go back K20.
Yeah.
So it was a debate 3 years, K20. So everybody vote K20.
Okay.
The minority just did the 3 years.
3 years, nice.
So,
nice.
So we decided now with this car we're gonna build a race engine for that car.
Okay.
Like what we did to the Supra.
Supra, okay.
So we ain't doing it here.
Okay.
You know, like how we build this locally, but this engine here was locally built by us.
Nice.
You know, Jay put this engine. This is actually the first RB26 that Jay is putting together. So we want to make sure that when we do a nice thing, you know, because it will be very good for everybody. Yeah. Not only here, but in Trinidad. Somebody wants a little advice on something, they could speak to Jay because Jay will have all the knowledge on this engine. Yeah, yeah. But this machine here is going to be very, 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 very crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I could imagine. I could imagine. Very crazy. The Supra back. Yeah. Yeah. This might be better.
So lastly, no, this is the big boy. Presently the second fastest car. Yeah. I should say in Grenada. You have the record for the second fastest time. Yeah. Mr. Bad Boy Supra, and we have traveled from Grenada. You went to St. Vincent. You went to Trinidad. You know, you competed for Grenada
9 years.
in terms for 9 years with this Bad Boy Supra. So. I mean, I know when we last went to Trinidad, you know, we didn't get times, and I mean, it was rather disappointing. And I know that possibly was a.
Yeah, I still look at it as a good because the thing, the true potential of this car, we never fulfill the commitment. Yeah. And the car itself has so much potential that people already know. So our next move now is to go back down behind jail.
Yes.
So.
So Mr. Joshua Lewis, the guy is coming after you.
Yeah, you know, jail is the guy we want to run with.
Yeah.
It's 2 local cars. Yeah. Fun thing. Yeah. So we want to go back down next year, please Lord, and if things work out the way it's supposed
to work out, yeah.
We want to go back down and see if we could take jail. Yeah. And rest him on the side and stay in the front.
Nice, nice. Know? I know when you were in Trinidad, you did a lot of suspension work on the car. What was the suspension parts that you put on it at the time?
We did the full rear end to the back.
Okay. Okay.
The suspension, we did parachute, and we did some. But the suspension was basically the biggest upgrade to that car.
Okay, nice, yeah. Because I noticed that when you did that suspension, that's the first time I see the car on a wheelie. Oh yeah. So I did a little wheelie.
What you did see there, that basically was just our settings.
Yeah.
That we did.
Oh, okay.
When I was in Miami.
Okay.
We just did a kind of. They just made a pre-adjustment.
Oh, okay.
So when we went to the track, they tell us what to do.
Okay.
So
it was pre-adjused in the US, and then you brought it down. Yeah.
They tell us what setting. So what basically will be happening with this car? As long as we start to put more power into that car, you will see that happening. Yeah. Front wheel really up. So these things is what we'll be concentrating on for the new project for this car.
Okay. Okay.
So as it stands now, we're not doing anything to it. Yeah. But January or whenever the time comes and we can go back to Trinidad, we want to make sure that we have this thing perfectly sorted out. Yeah. Once we reach the track, it wouldn't be like 2 years ago or a year ago. Yeah. We're fighting up. So even when we had the car running in Trinidad, the wastegate in that car was never really.
Yeah, I remember. I heard that the wastegate was terrible. It shot out on you guys.
Give up on us. So yeah. Despite all of that, we still running out the time that we had seen, which was the 9 something. Yeah. And better, but you know. Yeah. As I was saying to you, this have a lot of surprises. Yeah. And that's why I kind of like about it. So you never finish. Yeah. So every time you think you'll get through, you always tell you, no, you're not ready yet. Yeah. So every time we have to do something, we always have to put something together. So right now, what we decide, seeing as the thing is getting hot with us, me and JL and whoever it is, we decide now we'll step the game up and we're going to make the new upgrade. Yeah. Because remember, this build, right, is since from 2012.
Yeah, oh yeah, 2012. Wow.
We had this in this car. We never did anything. Yeah. Never changed turbo. Wow. I never changed.
Wow. And a lot of technology has changed over that time.
And this turbo here is basically I had that car 2012 to now. Yeah. Because from the 55 we installed that GT42 whatever ball bearing. Yeah. And we remain with that frame up to till present. Yeah. And we run sometimes with it. But because all the talking going on and I realized all the racing things started to get more nice. Yeah. We decided we go just because the plan was we should have had that done already. Okay. So we made that adjustment within this year.
Yeah.
But because things didn't work as way it was and the place had stayed closed.
Yeah.
We had to extend that time. So it seemed that Trinidad might. Maybe next year they might hold a drag.
Yeah, because I understand all the restrictions are off right now.
Yeah, so as soon as them fellas say, well, okay, yo, we starting back drags, you can shoot them, go back down.
Yeah.
We'll make the last set of pulls with that turbo.
Yeah.
We want to kill out that turbo, just see what the best you can do.
Yeah.
Once that is done, then we change that setup and put in the bad boy and call it a day.
Yeah, so question, what is your general goals? I mean, how low in terms of times
Dakar,
you want to go to
Supra?
Supra?
At least with Dakar about 7-8.
Nice.
7-8 is my
That's pretty,
time with Dakar, but I'll remain in the 8 seconds bracket.
Okay,
Once you can see 7-8, which we will see, we will stay consistently in the 8-second bracket. Because it doesn't really make sense trying to go further than that with Dakar.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, to run Dakar, you need to get proper track
and stuff.
Bullshit. I'm not really going to go too hard, but 7-8 is consistent. 7-8 will be the best PB, but we'll be consistently in the 8 seconds bracket.
Sounds good.
Really and truly, I mean the Evo basically running, as we know, but I would love to put them 2 cars together.
Yeah.
And run them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Personally, I would love that.
So the future looks bright. The future looks bright in terms of
very bright.
And
you know, we have plenty work to do. plenty work to do. So, as I said to you, this bill was from 2012, but we've been doing upgrades.
Yeah.
From 2016 all the way to 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
We did a lot of upgrades. So where that car is now, we still do not know what is the best time to get with that setup.
Yeah. The true capability.
Yeah, we don't really know, because what happened on the drags we had in March, which was last year.
Yeah.
In Trinidad, the rain had came.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So we never get to run back our car again.
Yeah.
And then we had to order the waste gate and all them things.
Yeah.
So we still, as I said to you, we can say that we may not run a good time. No. Because, as I say, you have a lot of surprises. And that car to me is like, always doing something, you have a challenge.
Yeah.
If something ain't right, you ain't gonna run.
Yeah.
You have to get that.
It makes sense.
You put it on, something say, nah, I want you to change.
Yeah.
So we have to do that. And that's how the thing is.
Yeah. So that makes sense, man.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. That was some good stuff here, man. Good. Very informative. I guess a lot of people now get to understand, you know, the reason why you do certain things, how you do certain things. You know, it's a process generally.
And it's 9 years.
Yeah, it's 9 years. Yeah.
So all of our cars sit there and we've been watching that car. So if you look at the amount of years.
Yes.
And I didn't even think it was all like, when we sit down and we calculate, we say, boy, all that years you play around with that Supra. 9 years. Like it was just yesterday.
Yeah. A lot of times that's passed.
Right now she's nice.
Yeah.
Right now she's nice. I mean, right now we're sitting there, we could just organize and bolt up what we have to bolt up, go to the track.
Yeah.
And have some fun. We not do nothing.
Sounds good. So today you generally want to take this fella and probably start putting it together and probably have a prep.
We did we put the engine in.
Yeah.
And we bring it up by Jay now to finish up the work, and Jay go do what he had to do and start them up and get ready.
Yeah.
You know, for us to bring it on a dyno and see what we could do. So actually today we rested down on the ground after quite a long time. Yeah. And we'll be towing it up to the shop.
Alright.
And some fabs will be taking place on that end, as you see. All these things has to be sorted out and welded up. And
makes sense.
Once that is finished, I think we could hear one with the engine. Hear them cams and them dance.
Sounds good, man.
That's what everybody want to hear.
Yeah.
Cams you want to hear. That's my whole excitement with
this cams,
Just to hear the engine start with the cam. Forget about the recent thing. You stand up here and you listen to that machine just. You know them RB does.
You get the chop idle. Yeah.
But we have some good plans for this car still, even though things we didn't touch this car, you know, because as I tell you, this is the RB. Is that platform that we now jump into.
Okay.
Because we've been playing with this car stock from all time. We used to run that car 15 pounds of boost. We used to run 12.1, 12.4, 12.1, both cars.
Yeah, I remember that. The both were always, Yeah,
with the 32, I'll more have a better launch because the Tesla LSD is a little bit less responsive than the 33.
Okay.
This car basically is more aggressive out of the hole because you have more percentage of the LSD going to the wheel to the front.
Okay.
So sometimes like
it's more front bias.
Yeah, so it's more like in that form.
Okay.
So I think with this car, if we're going to push, we gotta put slicks on this car.
Okay.
For the track up there when it comes to turning the boost up to the to make the kind of horsepower we're looking at.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So we have some good stuff on this car.
Yeah, man.
Very good stuff. This car is, as I should say, is a little touch from Australia.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of the Australian parts in it. So PRP parts and stuff. Out of Aussie.
We have got research to like all the parts and everything we try to buy our car. Just try to get everything good parts.
And you know what? Looking at the car, I think that the time you're doing this build is the right time because for the past few years, you know, the Australians have done a lot of development, and we were able to find out a lot of little loopholes with these particular RB
even with
motors.
The 32, why the 32 that went down because in that time when the block had cracked. You didn't really have the knowledge what had happened. And that had happened when Platinum and them decided to experience a lot on the cars. So then as after we get to realize what has happened to these cars and then at a certain boost or certain horsepower. So that's why with this car here.
You at least went through a lot of the.
We know what to do now to have this thing done right. So if Jay say we have to do this, and I say we got to do that, we put our two sides together and we just concrete it inside it.
That makes sense.
There's a lot of things on RB that people already know. Which is actually what we're stepping into. Sometimes we just only say we just doing that, and you never know we go further
than it.
So don't take more for granted that I ain't gonna be ticket. It might happen differently. It might see me now making that kind of like that car, but I still have it street driven.
That makes sense.
So that is how the thing is start. So for now, you want to keep it nice. Sounds good. While you go up on the track, I'm gonna see all 1,000 EC. Because I'm looking for all paper to put back in.
To put in the car, This car's not cheap.
Everything's money for that car. So we looking good.
It sounds good, man.
Looking good, I'm telling you.
Alright, sounds good.
We're looking good. Perfect. It's just time consuming. But the thing is with them cars, you have to have patience with this RB. It's not like the 2J. 2J is a concrete.
It's just easy.
You don't have to fight up with that. You can do what you want. You can take that piece and beat up your head. And he's still making power. But the little RB, you have to be very careful with it. Very sensitive with it.
Makes sense.
But we got some fun with it.
Man.
Very good. All fellas, in the next 3-4 years, there's a man all had a link with. He learned it from Jay.
Man, the youth.
All these cars here. That is a man you had to check.
So guys, this was Mr.Champ Maithland, and his R33 Skyline. We'll be doing periodic checkups on the car occasionally with the build, with his few different builds and stuff like that. So just stay tuned.